Thank you so much for watching. Welcome to my live here. I am Joanna Vargas, going to be your host with my gals here with Lauren and Bryn Marie and Lauren Morales, and excited to talk about nutrition, about health, and why the heck we even are into this, right, gals? Like, yes, we get it. Many of us are waiting to the last minute, and then we try to do the get rich quick, which is the get in shape quick thing. And if we just did a little bit every day, the compound effect, the little bit, it'll add up 10 years from now, 20 years from now, so that when you look back and you're like, dang, I did so much. So I want to talk about that. Gals, let's go right into it. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks
Yeah,
for having us, Joanna.
You look so cute. I like
Oh
the
my
little
God.
three like this. I feel like Charlie's Angels.
Yeah.
Yes. Take the other way. Yeah.
There you
Wait,
go.
this way. There we go.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have to go in.
Oh, should we swap?
Yes.
Like this way? Oh, yeah.
I
there
don't
we
know.
go.
You guys.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's it. Right there. Someone take a picture. Okay, that's
Yeah, I'll
really good.
screenshot it later. Yeah.
That is good. Okay, make sure you screenshot that image for me. So obviously, we have a ton of fun together, first of all. And first and foremost, like the biggest part, I think, to healthy living and what us girls do together is community. And being around each other is also what helps us be healthy, not just the food on our plate, but having an inspiring and uplifting community and a community that really promotes a positive mindset. And that is kind of why we're here today. And we're here to talk a little bit about Arbon, which is a brand that we work with. We all each have our own virtual wellness businesses. So I want us to think of it like franchise, okay? And we each have our own personal website where we help our friends and our networks shop from so that they can live better, live healthier. And what we do is we bring people into our community to help them find healthy living. We literally we're in the business of healthy living. It's so fun because like, you know, there's that whole like 9 to 5 thing, or like when we're younger, we think we have to like go to college, get this type of job. Like we have all these like expectations from our families or society or that we put on ourselves. And I think the cool thing about the three of us is we all have that entrepreneurial mindset, and we all get to work together with this brand, and it goes along with everything else that we're doing, right? Joanna's the Get Up Girl brand. Lauren is a professional hairstylist, and I'll let her share a little bit more about what she does and how she, slides health and wellness in alongside what she does with her other businesses. And then like I'm a podcast host and a certified health coach and love having my Arbon business. And so this is just a really great community of people that are like-minded, but a lot of different kinds of people. I always say that Arbon is maybe not for everyone, like the business side, but there's a place for everyone in Arbon. And so we're this awesome community of people that focus on healthy living, that focus on a positive mindset, and we focus on the connection between mind and body and skin. And basically, we're here to help people find their truth and to help people live their best. And so I think what would be cool is if we just each shared like a little bit about our own healthy living journey and how that ties into like each of us being an entrepreneur. Like, I hope that there's other women listening that are like starting businesses or that are like on their own paths and journeys like we are. And I think it would be cool for each of us to just be able to share so that you guys can feel inspired and empowered after listening to this to dive into your own unique journey, right? Of like, how does wellness and health fit along with what I do? And then if you're interested in our community and you're looking for a healthy community, you're looking for girls like us to do business with and to grow with and to touch people's lives with, right? Like we're here to make a big impact with this business. And so let's just get started. Maybe Joanna starts with like her entrepreneurial journey and how healthy living, both eating and mindset, like ties in with that. And then like Joanna, like why the heck did you say yes to like joining Arbon? Because obviously it aligns with what you're doing. And I just want to hear, and like I think everyone wants to hear, like, what are you doing? Where are you going with this? Like, share your vision with us. We want to jump on board with you.
Cliff Notes version, I never had a point of view about weight or if I was fat. I wasn't that girl, growing up. I never even thought of it. And I was really thin. So I was about 20 pounds smaller than I am now. And I was very muscular. So 20 actually looked like 40. Okay. So I was very small. And when I was 13 years old in PE, I went to go get weighed in, for like freshman year, get weighed in and touch your toes and like do all these things. And the PE teacher said, "Oh, better lay off the French fries." Now, and I weighed 123 pounds, but 123 on me literally looked like 103. And I was very tiny. And I'll be posting a picture of that on my Instagram again. But I tell this story because I didn't see it as a judgment. I took it on as a point of view. I literally took it on like a jacket and go, "Oh, I am fat." I went home. I was 13 years old and begged my mom to take me to Weight Watchers with her. At that time, she was going to Weight Watchers every week. I was watching her weigh her food. So I was watching this and I thought, oh, in order to lose weight, let me go to Weight Watchers. I went to Weight Watchers for 6 months and I starved myself, and then I would binge eat and I would starve myself, weigh in, and then I lost a lot of weight. And everybody around me was telling me, "You look so good." I'm 13 years old in Weight Watchers with women in their 50s and 60s, and nobody's saying anything. Okay. And I'm literally knowing that if I were to gain weight, my mom would take me off Weight Watchers. She said, "You can't lose weight. You can't gain weight." So I go into a whole binge. This led me on my journey of self-hatred and this mindset of you are so fat and so ugly. And so that led me to a path of teaching others how to genuinely be best friends with their body. And with Arbon, I have been a fan for many, many years. And I made the conscious choice to choose a brand to represent that I felt comfortable in the community. Now, I felt comfortable with it before, but I wanted to feel comfortable with the women. I wanted to feel comfortable with my team. That was the number one reason why, because you gals also teach fitness. We have the similar culture. We have similar things that we laugh at, and that's the reason why I chose Arbon.
Oh, oops, I think I was muted. Can you hear me?
No, we can.
I love that. Oh my gosh. I love your purpose for choosing Arbon because I think that you have a great story to share with people. And I never heard that story before. So that's why my face was like, oh my God, like I never knew that story from you. So wow, like how impactful that you came out. Sometimes we go through these like really dark moments, right? Or these really like challenging things. And then we come out on the other side and it's so bright. And we're able to take what we learned and be able to guide and help and share and serve others. And I think that's really what we all come into this business with, a different background or a different story. And the cool thing is then there's a little bit of everyone here. And so everyone around us can relate to each of our different stories. Somebody relates to you, somebody relates to me, somebody relates to Lauren, whoever else. And we can take like those dark times and be like, look, I came out on the other side. It's bright, it's light. We're here. We've got this great, healthy mindset now around body and around health. And you're spreading that, and spreading that awareness to people and helping people love themselves, which I think is way bigger than like any business that we're doing, right? It's like just that's really what we're here to do. And so I love that now you get to help people with a brand that also aligns with your mindset, like loving on people around self-worth, around loving your body, and not around diet culture, not around weight loss, not around anything like that, but more just like clean, non-toxic, healthy living with a positive community. And so I feel like your story just is going to help you touch so many lives. And the people who get to work with you are so blessed and lucky that you have, had those experiences, because that's going to really touch someone who's also feeling a similar challenge.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. Lauren, you want to share?
What's your story?
Yeah. I actually really love your story too, because it actually reminded me of something that somebody said to me. I don't know, I was probably like 19 or 20, that I was like, I actually want to share that too, because it's kind of similar but also different. And then also share like kind of how I got into Arbon, how that fits in like me in the hairstylist world. Um, so the story that I was going to say is I think I was an assistant at the salon. So it was like right when I started. I've been doing hair for 13 years. I know I look extremely young. Someone thought I was in high school yesterday. And I was like, wait, how old am I? Yeah.
Yes, you can go
Like,
undercover.
yeah.
Like this
Um,
weekend when we were at our retreat, because we went to a Arbon conference and we love to do like retreats together. So we had a mini retreat in Newport Beach. We all stayed in a big house together so we could like bond while like learning about business, right? And the guy who owned the house, I had to sign like all the papers for like the rental agreement when we got there, and he was like, how old are you? And he was like, not sure that I was old enough to sign the
Yeah.
agreement.
yeah. So yeah, the story was when I would think I was like 19. So I was obviously young. I probably looked like I was 12.
Yeah.
But someone had said to me, I've pretty much always been on the healthier side growing up. Like my mom and dad have eaten pretty healthy, especially my dad, always juicing and, all of that stuff. So, I mean, I didn't think I was even growing up like we ate a lot of junk either. So, in my mindset, when you really don't know what actually fuels our body and how good we actually feel, a lot of people just think I'm eating this vegetable, I'm not really drinking soda, I'm healthy. So, someone actually told me, oh, you're skinny fat. And I was like, at first I didn't really understand what she meant because I'm only 5 foot, so I am petite. So it made me start to think of things in my head of like, wait, do I actually look fat for my size? Obviously, I was like, no, I'm not. But that was a story that made me think when you were telling your story, Joanna. But really, how I got into Arbonne, I actually had really bad shin splints on and off for 2 years. And then, so right before I started, I had them for 4 months straight. Couldn't do a lot of things. I was teaching yoga. I was standing up at work for, I don't know, 4 to 7, 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
My shin splints weren't going to go away. I was like, it's fine. I'll just suffer through it. I wore compression socks to work, sweating. I was wearing KT tape. So finally, like Bryn she had mentioned was doing an Arbonne clean eating program. And I really saw, like, we were friends a while before that. I saw how much her skin changed, her body, like not even like, oh, she's just skinny, like just muscle tone and just seeing a difference. And she told me it was you cut out foods that cause inflammation. I was like, okay, wait a minute. I think I need to do that because I've had shin splints for 4 months straight. Like I'm in pain. So she told me what the program was, and I was like, it's probably like something else that like really is not going to help me. I was so desperate at this point, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to spend the money. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, like everything else that I was doing, it's not going to work. My shin splints were gone in less than a week after the first week that I did it. Like I was sold. And then I started having other people like ask me what it's doing. Also seeing like my body change, was not looking to lose weight. Like that's not really what eating clean is about. And I just really fell in love with the product. So really that's how I got started with Arbonne, and of how I work the business side of it, having my hairstylist business. I mean, really with Arbonne, we can do really whatever we want to do. At that point, I was a hairstylist and a yoga instructor. And when Bryn brought up the business opportunity for me, I was like, I wasn't really looking for something else to make money. And I didn't really look at it at that point. Like I was like, okay, people were asking me what I was using and all the products that I'm sharing. And I was like, okay, if I can help them, I'll help them. But I'm not really looking to like start a whole nother business. Really until I don't even know at a certain point, just really diving into it, being a part of a community. I kind of just like, okay, the next thing. All right, what are we doing next? Oh, we're invited to this. I'm going to go do that. Oh, we're going to share this. I just kind of fell along with it and just went through the path that I think at some point my mind was like, no, you actually want to do this. And I felt like I had a struggle at the beginning that I was like, well, how do I work all my businesses together? The great thing about Arbon is you work when you want to work. You fit it in your schedule. So I get to share with my clients. I get to share with my coworkers, family, friends. I bring my fizz to work. If I have a long day, obviously I need like a little pick me up. But I got to really enjoy being a part of Arbon and the community and being around a bunch of women like Bryn and Joanna had shared with us. We're all different. Even though the three of us teach fitness, we're all different in teaching our fitness classes. And on top of that, we all do other things. We don't just have one thing that we do. So I think it's really great that the three of us are on this and showing people and explaining to people, you don't have to be just in health. You don't have to just be in fitness. We're all so different. And I love even like Bryn had shared, we were with our team this weekend and had a convention. Everyone had kind of shared something different of what they do. And it's like, we all said like, we know we hear this a lot, that everyone is so different, but it's also nice to keep hearing it. There's even guest speakers that we had this weekend that some completely like, you know what, I don't want to do this job anymore. Like Arbon is what, has changed my life and I just want to focus on Arbon. And then there's several other people that are like, I'm doing this, and this, that no matter who we bring in, like we get to inspire other people. We get to share with other people. And it's not just for one type of person. Like I said, like we're all so different. So that's kind of my sort of how I got into one, just trying Arbon products, but also how I work my business along with my other businesses.
Lauren, I like what you said. That's not what eating clean is about. It's not about losing weight. Like how you got rid of your shin splints. I never thought of it that way. Yes, it's other things. Yeah, because there's other things since I started the 30-day that have the contrast. Do you get what I'm saying? So you said you didn't know when your dad was juicing and you didn't know the contrast, you didn't know the difference. And I'm like, oh, I feel the difference now. Because if anybody out there, let's get real. If anybody else has this, I sometimes get constipated but when I'm stressed out, mine is a mindset thing. So I know when I'm stressed, my body goes, and I'm like, oh my, I'm in so much freaking pain. It doesn't matter what I take. It doesn't matter what broccoli I eat. It doesn't matter. And my favorite thing is the Clean Tox tea. It has been like, and it's not a fiber, right? Like it's not going to make you like those other, because let me tell you, I've tried all those freaking teas. The Kim Kardashian, all those teas, I've tried them because I was so desperate. Now this one is just like a natural, different cleanse. I just wanted to throw that out there.
I love the Clean Tox tea. I mean, you guys, I use my Arbon supplements every day. Like for the last almost 4 years, I've been taking the gut health. It used to be called Digestion Plus, so I always have to think about the name of the product. Gut health, which is like the probiotic, prebiotic, enzyme, like microbiome support. Like, and now it's so funny because everybody's talking about gut health. Like all of a sudden, and I'm like, hello, like yes, jump on the train. Like, thank you. I'm so glad we're talking about this. Like, here's the supplement. Like, you need this in your life. The greens.
Question to you. Can I jump in there? What time do you take your gut health thing to put in your water? So everybody, I wish I had it to show.
I try to take it in the morning, like about 20 or 30 minutes before I eat anything. And I usually mix it with the greens. Or I'll mix it with the greens and the Skin Elixir, which for those of you listening who are like, what the heck is she talking about? It's a vegan collagen builder. So a lot of collagens that come from like animal products are like are an animal product. And so if you're a plant-based eater, you can do the Skin Elixir, and it's a hyaluronic acid and vitamin C supplement. And yeah, I mix like the 3 of those together and do it in the morning as like a greens gut glow shot, which is a fun like option and package and way to start. Like if you're just like, hey, what is this healthy living train these girls are on? Like greens gut glow is a great option. Like do your quick shot in the morning and then like you're good to go. And at least you got that extra like nutrients in, you know? But if I forget, I just take it at any point during the day, or I'll take it at night before I go to bed sometimes. If I feel like I ate a little too much food, because I'm not perfect, and sometimes like I'll have a really heavy dinner or something, I might do another gut health in the evening after. Yeah, if my stomach's really bothering me, because it does have the digestive enzymes. So like if I ate like a really big dinner and I'm feeling like, oh my God, this is gonna take me hours to like move through, digest, I will do another one at night. But usually I just take it in the morning.
Cool. Okay. I'm taking all these notes. Yeah, because I'm like a little detective and I'm always texting Lauren, okay, what can we do? What can we change? Or what do you do? Let me try what's working for me. But the night
you can move. You can move stuff around to like make it work for you. And that's the cool thing about Arbon's 30 Days to Healthy Living program that we've been talking about, is that like it's a set program with like recipes and a guide and like grocery shopping lists and like the supplements and like the times of day you eat. But like I always help my clients just like I cater to their like lifestyle. And I have some clients that are stay-at-home moms. I have some clients that are single women. I have some men that are like traveling CEOs, and like they're like, I can't eat 4 times a day. How can I do my best still to be healthy, you know? And so I help people like just make it work for their own like lifestyle and schedule. So like you can always move stuff around, and honestly, I feel like it's better to like get it in even if it's at night than like not at all. You know what I mean? So it's like if I forgot to take it, just do the gut shot in the evening, and then you know, you still got it in.
Yeah. I like the gut health at night. Personally, I did in the morning. I could feel it like in my tummy all day.
Yeah, it'll work through in your gut overnight too. I have a friend that's a really good doctor, and she said that she has her patients take their probiotics at night. So it really could be either. I've learned both, and I think it's more of just a personal preference thing for what like makes you feel the best. It comes back to what we talked about on our podcast when we were like listening to your body, right? Like when you can really learn to like know what's working for you. Yeah. So my Arbon story, I'm just gonna kind of like share like you said earlier, the Cliff Notes version. I grew up as a competitive dancer, a professional dancer. I also teach yoga, but I spent a lot of my life looking in a mirror at myself, being very judgmental about the way that my body looked, and never really loving my image. And then I've had moments where I've had acne, where I've had a body that I just didn't love, and I went through that, like beating myself up in the mirror for many, 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 many years. And my entire life has actually transformed from Arbon, not just the products, but it's so much bigger than that, right? Like, yeah, the products are on my website, and yes, I help people purchase products. Like, instead of shopping at big box stores, we redirect our spending, and we're like, here, grab these really like clean, non-toxic products from my website. You're supporting a B Corp brand that balances people, profit, and the planet. We have a great recycling initiative. Our products are all non-toxic, vegan, gluten-free, like all the amazing certifications. And you're supporting my small business. I don't know if I already said that, but you're supporting my small business. And like, I'm getting to like live my best life while my friends and family are being healthy. And like, just from helping people get healthy, I get to drive a luxury vehicle that I get a bonus from Arbon, right? I drive the white Mercedes Benz, and I get to go on vacations, and I get to earn an income like from literally like touching lives and helping people both be healthy and helping other people build this business. So that's that part. But what I like to describe Arbon as is a personal development project or a me project disguised as a business. And so over the last few years, my entire life has changed, not just because I'm using clean products or like Lauren said, I did the clean eating program. I have amazing before and afters. Like my body changed so much on the inside, and because of that, my physical appearance started to change, and people started to see on the outside my actual physical body changing form, and my skin changed a lot. I have the healthiest looking skin I've ever had in my whole life at 30, almost 31 years old. And I'm so grateful for the products for that. Like I'm an Arbon lifer. Like I can't imagine like not having these things. And the way I look at it for women especially is like, that's our confidence, right? Like we have to wear our skin every day. Like we have to walk around in our body every day. And so like, yes, we want to give ourselves love. And I'm not into like body shaming or like diet culture, like anything like that. And I also think we really do deserve to like look our best and live our best and feel our best and like have energy and like have that like inner confidence, you know, to just be like, I love my skin. I'm wearing no makeup right now and I got on a live with you guys, you know? And like, that's amazing to say that. Like, I've never like in my life been able to say that, right? Like, oh, I'm confident walking out.
I'm not wearing any makeup either.
Yeah. No makeup. And so like, that makes me feel good that I can wear, like I do a lot often do my eyebrows. They're not done right now, but if I was going, I would do my eyebrows. They're just so blonde, but yeah. So like no shame in wearing makeup. I love makeup. I wear Arbon's makeup when I do wear makeup so that it's non-toxic. But like, I guess what I'm saying is like, I've never been able to be so proud of wearing my own skin or my own body, you know? And like, that just feels good to me. And then on top of that, like in the last few years, I've been able to like stop saying yes to things that I don't really want to do. And instead, I'm able to live a life by design. And that's really important to me. And I think what most people want is a life of choices and a life of freedom. And like, you just want to be able to design our own schedule and not be told where to be or when or how to do things, you know? And this business really helps me be myself or gives me the space to be myself. It's really a vehicle, right? This business and healthy living and the tools I've learned from the clean eating program, like really help me and my family and my partner to like have a great life. And I feel like that's what this really is about. You know, like I'm passionate about helping other people now. Like this experience was so good for me that I was like, I would be doing a disservice to like the world and myself to not share this program and these products and this business and the culture of this brand and of Arbon and of our community is unmatched. It's like nothing I've ever been a part of ever in my whole life. And I say that from the bottom of my heart. And so like my best friends are here, you know, like we do this together. And like, I guess like, you know, it's like, yeah, I got healthier in my body, but I also got healthier in my mindset through my Arbon journey. And I've read more books in the last 4 years than I've ever read in my entire life. You know, I was able to do things like hire a coach, which I wouldn't have been able to afford or really have the time set aside for if it wasn't for being able to have a flexible schedule and, you know, such a great income opportunity. See earnings.arbon.com for what's typical. And, you know, I've been able to travel and do a lot of things that just really feed my soul that I just know that those things probably wouldn't be a part of my life or as big of a part of my life if I was working like a 9-to-5 job. Or for example, before I was doing Arbon, I was teaching like 19 hot yoga classes a week, 7 or 8 dance classes a week. Like my schedule was packed. I literally think back to that time and like cannot understand. Like I'm like, I have no idea how I was doing that. Yeah, like no, I was in such like bad adrenal fatigue and just exhausted, and like my health was not good and my mind health was not good either. And so this has just been such an opportunity for me to like discover who I am while helping other people also discover who they are. And like you guys said, most people don't know what it feels like to actually feel good. So this is a great chance for people to like get a peek into like what you could feel like, you know? So that's kind of like all I have to share, about that for now. And, it's a blessing. It's a blessing.
Such inspirational stories, and you're listening to them and you're like, okay, yes, I would like a part of that. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
So great. Yeah.
There's something I like to share at the end of all these like little Arbon things. So I don't know if you want to say like anything else, but I do want to give people an opportunity who are listening to just these Arbon things when we go live together with our girls and we talk about our journeys both through healthy living and how they tie together with all of our businesses and this business in particular. I want to give everyone who's listening an opportunity to like be able to be like, yeah, I'm interested, I'm curious, or I want to dive in, or I want to be a part. Like, how can I be a part of this movement too? And so I don't know if you have something else you want to share, but then I want to definitely do that too for everyone.
Go for it.
Okay. So I'm going to give you guys a number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay. And I want you to message Joanna after listening to this and tell her whether you're a 1, a 2, a 3, or a 4 so she can best serve you. Okay. Because Joanna's really, really good at serving people. That is what she does, right? That's why she has the Get Up Girl. That's why she teaches. That's why she does, everything she does to take care of herself because she has such a servant heart. And so Joanna's going to help serve you with what you need, but you have to tell her if you're a 1, a 2, a 3, or a 4. Okay. So make sure after watching this, you do send her a number. Okay. A number 1 is I'm in. Okay. If you're a 1, you're in. You're ready to start your virtual business. Okay. So a 1 is like, I love everything you guys are saying. I want to be at the Global Training Conference in Vegas with you guys in July. I want to earn that next Arbon incentive trip to Punta Cana. I want to start my virtual wellness business. I want to help people. I'm in. I want to work from my cell phone anywhere in the world, right? Okay. 1, I'm in. I'm ready to start my virtual business. Okay. If you're a 2, send Joanna a 2. If you're super interested, but you just need a little bit more information and a little bit more time to think about it. Okay. So a 2 is like, hey, I don't know if I'm like all in, but I am super interested. Can you give me a little more information? Can we have like a one-on-one chat, right? Can you send me a video? Can you send me some flyer? Can you send me some info? Can I look at a website, right? So that's a 2, okay? Send Joanna a 3 if you are like, hey, this business isn't really for me right now. Like I don't see myself doing network or social marketing, or I like really love what I'm doing right now. I'm not looking to add anything extra to my plate right now. But I would love to become a preferred client and switch the brand that I'm using. And I want to support Joanna's business and shop from her website and get a discount as a preferred client and get those perks, right? Free gifts, free shipping, all of that. And just shop from Joanna's site. So no strings attached. You don't have to do the business. Not the business is not for everyone. If it's not for you, totally fine. We still want you to be a part of our community. We want to invite you to our events. We want to help you on your living journey and find a way to support you and get some clean, non-toxic products in your hands. Super important. Okay. So number 3 is the business isn't for me right now, but I do want to become your client, Joanna. I want that preferred client discount. Give me the hookup. Okay. And then number 4, send Joanna a 4 if you're like, hey, I don't really think any of this is like for me right now. I'm not really like, I don't know where I stand on this. Like maybe I'll jump on another live and listen in or something. But right now, I don't really know if this is for me, but I would love to refer some of my friends to you or host a party for you, Joanna. So I can host a virtual event for you or host a gathering at my house. Or honestly, I'd love to just connect you in a 3-way text with my aunt. Like my aunt would love this. She's super into skincare or nutrition or vegan products or whatever, right? My sister, my best friend would love to connect on this, Joanna. You know what? When I was listening to this, I was thinking like my brother would love this. Like he works out a lot. He'd be super into the nutrition part. Okay, so that's a number 4. Like, I don't really know if this is for me right now, but I've got some referrals for you, Joanna, and I'm going to send them your way so that I can help you grow your business. And you could really help my friend or my family member that I care about. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, or 4, let Joanna know so that she can be here to serve you.
Yeah, got it, everybody. 1, 2, 3, or 4. DM me or put in the comments. Or if you already have my number, text me. This was so much fun, gals. This was so much fun. And the last day of January, if you're watching this live, We are now into February, y'all. It is time. I mean, if you had something that you wanted to create at the beginning on January 1st and you're still in the same spot, this is another chance to press the restart button and go, okay, you know what? I wasn't ready then and now I'm ready. Yeah. And even for your gut health, even if it's just, not just, but even if it's for that and not for weight loss purposes, I freaking love that. That's the second reason why I chose Arbon, was for the gut health. That was my
Oh
here.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big deal for us. Like a big part of our brand.
Yeah.
For sure.
Love it. Because you could get a protein shake anywhere, but something that's really going to clean up, you know, everything inside. My second brain, right? The second brain in the tummy.
Yeah.
This was so much fun. Thank you, everybody. And I will have my link. I will add it into everything that we're sharing here today. And then Bryn, share your Instagram handle, and then Lauren too. So Bryn, what's yours?
My Instagram handle is at Bryn Moves, BRYNNMOVES. I hang out on Instagram a lot. That's my main platform for sharing pictures, sharing inspiration, sharing videos, sharing food and my stories that I'm eating. Sometimes, you can message me and I'll send you a recipe on there if you see something you like. That's where I hang out for all the motivation and inspiration, at Bryn Moves. And that's the name of my podcast as well.
Yeah. And Lauren, what's your Instagram?
It's _ Lauren Morales. So first name, last name with the underscore in front. And then if anyone is really interested and lives in the LA area and wants to know about more hair extensions with my other business, my Instagram is on my personal page, but you can also go to laurenm.hairstylist or at laurenm.hairstylist.
I didn't know you had a second one. Okay, I'll have to follow that one. Okay.
Dude, Lauren's extensions are so good. The things she posts, I'm like, dang, like the before and afters of some of these girls' hair. I'm like, okay, that was a major glow up. Like, good job.
Because that's your specialty, right, Lauren? Is hair extensions?
Yeah, color and hair extensions together. Yeah.
Color and hair extensions. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Everybody, thank you so much.
Today. Lauren specializes in color and hair extensions, and then is also at the second out of 4 level. She's about to be at the third. I'm manifesting that for her. The second out of 4 levels of leadership in Arbon. So she's already an area manager, which is also the level where your business becomes willable. So she can actually leave her empire that she's building behind her family. And it's like she's building that alongside her other businesses. Like, so proud. And so that's exciting. And we're also going to Mexico in March, which we earned a trip, which I'm like so pumped for. And Joanna, you need to be on the next trip with us in Punta Cana. Like, we're all going together, girls. So if you're listening and you want to know how you can earn incentive trips and things like this that we're talking about, DM Joanna. We got you. You can jump on the train with us, and we have a ton of fun. And like I said earlier, visit earnings.arbon.com if you're curious about the income opportunity.
Thank you, everybody, for watching, and we will see you next time. We'll be back, and then I want to come back next time, and we'll bring the products. We'll show them all, and I'll be sharing more on my Instagram too. Love you all. See you next time. If I could find the closeout